How to customize a text style in Word 2016. Hi, this is Deborah, and here in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to customize a style and save it as your own personal custom style that you can reuse anytime you want. On my screen I have a document, of course, and it has a title, Online Learning Plan. But let's say that I don't care for the style there. I want to really make a different kind of title style instead of this one. So make sure that I'm on the home page, rather not the home page, but make sure that I'm on the home tab because that's where styles are located. So before I do anything to it, of course, I have to select the text I want to work with. So I'm selecting it or highlighting it. Now that I've done that, if I go up here to the Styles group on the Home tab, and you can see here there's a gallery of different styles I can pick from, and all I have to do to see a preview of what my title will look like is to just hover over each one that I want to see what it looks like. So if I want to see more of these, because there's only a few being shown right here, I can click this button here, which is a More button, to show more of that gallery. So I click that, and these are preset, pre-designed styles that Word has put together, and I can see which one they look like that way. So I'm going to just assume I want this one. Okay, I'll start with that one. Okay, I like that. That's pretty good. But I want to customize this to make it look the way I want it to look, not the way Word wants it to look. So therefore I'm going to select it again, make sure it is selected all the way, the whole thing here. And I want to change this style and then save it as a whole new style so that the original style won't change. It'll just add a new style under my own name. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. One way is to go to this button here, which is a button that will open up the Styles pane. This is what the Styles pane looks like. And there's a couple ways you can display it. You can let it float around like that. You can bring it over here and dock it to the right hand side of the page. And here down, if you look at the bottom down here, there are different choices you can make here. You can show, right now I have selected to show the preview, meaning it shows what each style looks like. And as I hover over each style, this pane shows much more detail about each style than just the gallery. Okay, so if I hover over a style, it pops out a window, a little window that gives me all the details I might want to know about that particular style, such as which font is being used, what's the name of the font, how big is it, what color is being used. I mean, all the probably more details than you even want to know or need to know about the style is here. So this is where you find that in the Styles pane. Okay, now if you want to build off this style and create a new custom style, you can use this button here called New Style, but I don't want to use the pane right now. I'm going to click the X button to close the Styles pane, and instead I'm just going to use the gallery. So I'm going to click this More button again to open up more of the gallery, and I'm going to choose this choice here, Create a New Style, based on the one I'm using now. So I'm going to click that. And the first thing it wants me to do is give the style a name. I don't want it to be the default style 1, so I'm going to just call it Deborah's Title Style. Okay, so now this is the preview of what it's going to look like, and if I just click OK, then that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be renaming the same style, but I don't want to do that. I want to modify it. I want to change it to make it look the way I want. So I'm not going to click OK just yet. I'm going to click Modify next. Okay, here's the meat and the potatoes of the whole thing. This is where you can make all the different choices you want for how the style looks. At this point, I would leave this alone. Don't change the style type or what it's based on or anything else. Just leave it all the way it is. Later on in the semester you can play with it and see what the different choices do, but for now, when you're creating a new style based on a pre-existing one, I would just leave these as they are default. So now I can make choices here about the font, which font I want, and so forth. So instead of Cambria, let's say I want it to look different. I want to choose, oh, let's see, Arial Rounded MT Bold. Okay. And down here, by the way, in this area is a preview of what it's going to look like. So let's see, it's right now set to size 26. Yeah, if I want to make it smaller, that's what it would look like. If I want to make it bigger, I can go bigger. But I think I like 26 pretty much, so I'm going to leave it at 26. The color is set at right here. You can see the color choice for this style is right here because it's got this little selection box around it. It's dark blue, and I think I want to make it a different color. I want it to be this dark red or almost brownish red color. So I'm going to leave that. And down here are the details of what I just did. Okay, right here. I just highlighted that. It shows what I did. And I do want to leave this check mark here. The default setting is to have a check mark here to add my new custom style to the styles gallery up here in the ribbon, so I can always use it again in the future. Okay, automatically update. Yeah, you can do that, but I'm not going to do that right now. There's other choices here that you can mess around with. Formatting, it gets kind of complicated. So in this very beginning of using styles and creating a whole new custom style, let's just stick with the basics. If you choose only in this document, it means that this custom style in this color and format is only going to be available to use in this document. If I choose this, that means that any other document I work on won't have this style available. You won't see it in the gallery. But if I do want it available for other documents, I would choose this, and that way it will be available in other documents. So I'm going to leave it just in this document only, and I'm going to click OK now. And there it is. There it has appeared in the gallery. So if I open up the gallery, I can find it here. Okay, and if I click away to remove the highlighting, now this is my new style. And if I want to apply that style somewhere else, I can go down through the document and find something I want to use it with. Let's say just to be really wild, let's say that I want to put it here in this paragraph. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose a paragraph and then choose my new style. Now, of course, you wouldn't do this in a real document, but I just wanted to illustrate my point. So we have our brand new custom style that we have saved with our own custom name, and I will be expecting you to do this sort of thing in the class. You're going to be tested on this in the future. So please, or rather, may be tested on it, let's put it that way. You might be tested on this, but you will be expected to know how to do it. And so that's how you can create a custom style based on any other style you want. So if you have any questions at all about creating a custom style, please let me know and I will be there to help you.